think it's a bit rich for somebody that sits in head office to pretend that they know exactly what it is that brokers should be doing. I've written a lot of home loans and sat in a lot of people's lounge rooms. But that was some time ago. So in turning around and saying what should brokers focus on, then I take the feedback from our network. And there's 3 areas that our network give us feedback on. The first of which is in relation to the technical knowledge that they have around broking and lending and managing that customer experience. The second area is in relation to managing businesses, and more brokers are growing their businesses, and it's about, it's a different set of disciplines. And then the third area that brokers are focusing on is marketing, and a real flavour and a real emphasis there in terms of leveraging social, leveraging the internet, and more contemporary and evolving forms of marketing. We're a large industry and there's many different providers, and I think that, at the end of the day, going back to those 3 areas of, being a better technician, being a better business person, and being more competent in terms of marketing from an online perspective. We do a lot very well, but then there's some other industries that we could look at that have been doing this a little bit longer in a slightly different way, and so looking at maybe other industries and some of those opportunities there for learning can add another dimension. It can add some richness as well. At the end of the day, it's about having a proposition that can be seen and accessed where your end customer is looking and spending their time. And if you have a look then at the statistics in terms of the time that we spend on online, the time that we spend on social media, the importance that we place on our networks, professional and social networks, then all of those trends show that that's a growing pool and it's a growing opportunity. So, fish where the fish are, absolutely, and building that into the fabric of your business, building it into the fabric of your service proposition, and actually, building that into maybe the core of your marketing and your promotions would seem to be a prudent thing. Learning and acquiring additional knowledge and additional skills, it's always a good time for that. And I'd encourage people to continually look at different avenues, different thoughts and what have you. And sometimes you'll end up with something that delivers incredible worth, and sometimes you actually might question the return that you got on the time that you spent. But I think that sort of focus and that philosophy of learning and growing and adding to your asset of knowledge that you have is going to deliver good dividends for your business and good outcomes for your customers. So keep learning and keep growing is what I would say.